story, tragedy in St. Clair County.
An off-duty Port Huron police officer murdered, 2 other people shot.
This all unfolding early this morning in Clyde Township, which is just northwest of Port Huron. Police responding to a call at an apartment. When
they arrived, they found a 29-year-old woman and a 57-year-old man with gunshot wounds. Inside the apartment, they found the body of Lieutenant Joel Woods. The suspected gunman taken into custody hours later at a gas station in Southfield. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner is live in Port Huron with new information about this tragedy. Jim?
It's a tragedy and a very sad day here in Port Huron, St. Clair County, with law enforcement losing one of their own. But that suspected gunman, Josh Bauman, is inside the county jail here and is expected to be charged here over the weekend.
Shot in the hip and the chest. Female is awake and breathing at this time. The subject that shot the caller is a younger white male.
This is the scene at the apartment building in Clyde Township. According to a neighbor, the alleged gunman got upset when he found his estranged wife inside her apartment with a male friend.
She was going through through a divorce, and evidently her ex was not taking it very well.
This is the couple on Facebook during happier times. She's Ashley Bauman. He's Joshua Bauman. They have a 3-year-old daughter together. Visiting her inside her apartment is the murder victim, Lieutenant Joel Wood, off duty from the Port Huron Police Department.
This is a tragic loss from the Port Huron Police Department. Lieutenant Wood was a great officer.
In the midst of the shooting, Ashley ran to a neighbor inside another apartment for help. A 57-year-old man identified as Tim. He grabbed a gun and shot at Bauman. Bauman was not hit, but Tim was.
He did get shot in the leg, but I know Tim. He is a really great guy, always helped me.
Ashley was shot 3 times during the chaos outside of her apartment. She's in serious condition. After the shooting, Bauman drove south toward Detroit, and investigators confirmed he was on the phone with friends, but routed to police and dispatchers. They talked him into giving up peacefully at this gas station in Southfield about 4 hours later. He did not use the gun he still had from the earlier incident, when police say several shots were fired at the lieutenant, the estranged wife, and the neighbor by Bauman.
Yes, the weapon was found in his possession.
Now, coming up next hour at 6, how that neighbor Tim is credited with being a huge hero, a lifesaver. Ashley Bauman and that neighbor Tim have non-life-threatening injuries. Ashley worked with the lieutenant inside the police department. She was a clerical worker inside there. Her estranged husband, Josh Bauman, remains here in the county jail. As we said, he's expected to be formally charged here over the weekend. Live in Port Huron, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Such a tragedy, Jim. Thank you. And folks, our big story coverage will continue in our next half hour. We also have more coverage on our website, WXYZ.com, with updates and the complete briefing from police. Anu?